Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Boring, and welcome to the first actual recording slash editing thing I've done in quite a while. Let's face it. Honestly, it felt good to really sit down and do this again, but I had some issues during the editing process where my intro got fucked up and everything, so that's why I'm kind of recording this now to kind of offset that a little bit, maybe, possibly, I don't know. But welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Song of Horror. At the time when I recorded this, I knew nothing about the game. I know a little bit more about it now, but I'm not going to spoil anything for now. So, let's get into it. Take it away, past me. Prologue, a Friday like any other. For my little... I can't read it. Okay. September 25th, 1998. Yeah, good year. Daniel's apartment. Okay, the models and everything look a little more dated than this game actually.
Sweet home.
A little more dated than the game actually should be, because this came out in 2017, 2018, something like that, and it feels slightly dated, but I do like the textures of everything and the colors. Well, everything's like bleak and brown and shit, so it's like, does bring back some good memories. What exactly brings back good memories here, Chief? Because all these portraits look a little bit older than you probably should be, except for like the one on the bottom there. Okay, so I'm assuming it's 7:11 at night. Man, the toilet drain stinks as usual. Then clean it. Get your ass in there with the fucking scrub brush and scrub. This feels like a fucking detective's office from a noir movie. My needs vinyl collection. Maybe next month I'll be able to afford a shelf to put them on. Sophie, it's taken me years to put those pictures out again. Pactogram stuff, my apartment is definitely too small. Indeed, I mean... It is too small, but it looks like you have a lot of stuff from many different cultures. Like, I'm assuming these are tribal masks over here. Like, right above the picture of Sophie there. Let's see, little statues to the left of Daniel now. An old projector, if I'm looking at that correctly. Let's see. That picture there looks like an expeditionist something. A stone elephant? Maybe no, that's not porcelain. Sebastian B. Husher, historical fiction author. He sold 4 million copies of his last book. Let's see. What are those chemicals right next to that chest, I wonder? Yeah, well, it's... I'll actually have a nice afternoon. The kind my boss likes to fuck up with one of those stupid errands. Man, you like to complain. complain a lot. And this is basically walking sim. Okay. A little bit of lights, never hurt nobody. I plan to spend my Sunday on the couch listening to jazz. Interesting. My videotape collection, I've got quite a few westerns and cop movies. Well, I could probably tell from the damn apartment. Like I said, it kind of looks like... The other half of the apartment looks like a fucking noir office. Over here, it's more of a 90s bachelor pad. Can't wait to see the next X-Files episode. Oh yeah, they was still coming out at that time. Should sell this old thing once and for all. I mean, if you want to, why not? Not the greatest pizza I had, but it hit the spot. Hey, food is food. Nothing to complain about there. Damn, I closed the curtains again. I'll end up killing this poor plant. Could have sworn I took out the trash. Some leftover coffee. Not my drug of choice on a Friday evening. Not really hungry, plus... Okay. Squeaky clean. Just like it should be. Okay, so... What exactly is squeaky clean there? Those plates? You still have a lot to do. And, you know, cleaning up the rest of your goddamn apartment. Like, what the hell, dude? So...
Oh, crikey. Seriously?
No. Inciting action? Is this the inciting action here?
Hello?
Daniel, it's me, Etienne. Hey, we've got a bit of a major emergency going on here.
Oh, you're joking. Friday evening, and there's an emergency?
This is serious business. Sebastian Husher is nowhere to be found, and his manuscript should have been at the office by Tuesday. He won't answer his calls, and he hasn't shown up at his office at the university. He's vanished into thin air.
Oh, don't screw with me, Etienne. Call him on Monday, or send a courier for him. I just got in the door less than 5 minutes ago.
I'd go myself, but I've got to attend Albert's performance in half an hour. Plus, Husher's house is closer to your place than it is to mine. Come on, man. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll get back home.
You're going to owe me a big fat favor.
Whatever you want. Write this down. 4 Abbott Thomas Road, in the old housing developments along Highway EB-15.
EB-15? Good God, that's out in the sticks. I plan to take a few days off after this.
Well, we'll talk about that once you find him. Oh, and if he gives you the manuscript, don't show it to anyone. And don't go selling it off to the highest bidder.
I'll see what I can do. We'll ring you up when I get back.
Thanks, Dan. You're saving my skin.
Again. Another Friday evening and I'm working as an errand boy. I suppose they're too important over at Wake Publishers to come looking for jolly old Husher themselves. Shit. Even I should be too important for that. Though I mustn't overstretch my complaints. Rising from my lot as a drunkard and financial ruin to that of an errand boy is actually quite an improvement. If only things had gone a bit better for the company, or I'd got on the wagon a bit sooner. Damn, Sophie did the right thing when she divorced me. I would have divorced myself in her place. Daniel Neuer, the bloody alcoholic. Chin up, you. That is Daniel Neuer, the bloody ex-alcoholic, after all. Wake Publishers employee by day, Wake Publishers screwed over lackey by evening. Even Friday evenings. But if I could find Husher, I have a feeling my status at the company would rise quite a bit. After all, he is the publishing firm's biggest star. Let's cross our fingers and hope he's home.
He definitely likes to complain a lot, but... Damn, that's quite the character-driven exposition dump. Not the most eloquent way they probably could have done that, but it gets the point across about who we're playing as, I guess. Prologue. A Friday like any other.
Hello? Is that music?
Oh,
I'd better take a look.
that mouth animation. That's a bit rough. It's just like, it's almost like ventriloquist type quality shit. It's like the mouth is kind of still, but the teeth are moving up and down the jaw itself. So it's just like, I don't feel like they actually. It kind of feels weird to look at. So hopefully, too many of the cutscenes won't concentrate too much on that, or this is just like one little hiccup for that. Okay, each character has their own little light. Oh, I get to play as multiple characters? Turn on and off. Okay.
Is that someone playing a music box?
That's entirely possible. It does sound like a music box, I'm not gonna lie. It truly does. It truly does. The clock marks 12. Guess it needs fixing. Yeah, because it was about 7:10 when we got home, so in theory it probably took at least, well, at most an hour or so to get here. So that would probably put it around 8 o'clock, but that is just my rough estimate. So this is way off. One thing I did notice while I was looking around, and it just kind of takes me out of it a little bit. Look at all those bottles, and to think, they almost ruined my life. With the paintings that are scattered around, with a lot of the objects that are scattered around the house that I've seen thus far, it would help to actually see those bottles, see those paintings that he's talking about, in order to get a little more immersed into the world itself. But whether it's technical limitations or an artistic choice, who the hell knows, but let's continue on. Oh. Let's see. Like, here. We need more shots like this that actually zoom in on the object he's looking at. What a beauty. Must sound like an angel. I'm Mudro. I apologize if I completely utterly fucked that up, but let's continue on.
There's something on that doorknob.
Thank you for pointing that out. Decorative fruit, expensive kind. Okay. A little serving carriage. I don't think I've ever actually seen one of those in real life. Antique mirror. Okay, I guess we'll go towards the thing that you want to look at. First letter from Isaac Farber. And it lists it was found by Daniel, so that might be necessary in between different characters, but who knows. Dear Sebastian, how are you? To be completely honest, I must admit that we are all impatiently waiting your latest work. My dear friend, I must ask a favor of you. Enclosed with this letter you will find one of the latest items we have purchased at the store, an ornate music box with fascinating engravings. The craftsmanship is astonishing! But something else has caught my eye. Or perhaps, I should say, ear. The melody, Sebastian. It's peculiar. You'll have to listen for yourself. I had never heard this song before, and my attempts at finding the score, or the name, or the composer, have failed. I cannot for the life of me get the melody out of my head. Would you be willing to help me find any clues regarding this box and its mysterious melody? I would be forever grateful. With the warmest wishes, Isaac Faber. P.S. I also enclosed a little information I managed to find about said box.
Interesting.
One could say that, yeah.
What the?
Oh, Christ, that...
How can there be a door there?
Hold the phone. Well, it's entirely possible that, you know, this cabinet is covering up a door that used to be accessible before they put this one here, but that wouldn't make any sense why they put that there. Okay. Not to mention in this office, this seems unnatural. Like the door frame and everything doesn't really mix well with the architecture whatsoever. The black spots just seems like it pretty much inked itself into existence. Something is really off. Well, the guy we're looking for is a smoker. Those are cigarettes. They're probably at least 120s if they are. Or 100s, I should say. Given the color and imagery of them, I'd say Marlboros. I used to work a cigarette counter, so... Or maybe it's... Considering the tastes of this guy from what we can see of his artwork and everything throughout the house, I would probably say that's probably more of an imported kind that I'm probably not familiar with. The radio has to be older than me. And are those rifles real? The fact that you're questioning it, I would have to assume you're in a country that really doesn't allow for the ownership of firearms, or unless they're a collector's type of thing. So possibly England? I don't know. There's also samurai swords and armor, along with tribal masks, one of which I think may be Chinese or Aztec. I can't tell from here. I would need a better look at it. An old viola, a model ship, knight's armor. This guy has some taste from all around the world. Alright, let's head inside. That's jarring. Just jumping up a lot, becoming a lot louder. And how the fuck is that even possible? Something right there, folks.
I'd hardly taken a step forward when I heard the door close behind me. When I turned around, the door wasn't there anymore, and all that was left of it was a strange shadow on the wall. I searched. I despaired. And I screamed until my throat began to burn. The candles started to run out, as did the batteries in my torch. From within the most suffocating darkness, the hours went by, until turning into days, and I began to fall in and out of a restless sleep. I would hear voices, sometimes right next to me, other times a few yards away. It seemed like they were coming from the other side of the wall. Desperate cries, howling in horror, and sometimes, the worst of all, a vast, oppressive silence would fall, seeming to emanate from everywhere and nowhere all at once. There was nobody there, just hallucinations, nightmares, black nothingness, and the song from that music box. Trapped in this impossible place, I wondered if I was going to die there.
Wow. 3 days later. Okay, this is some good storytelling so far.
Etienne, do you have any news on Daniel yet?
Oh, Sophie. No. We've been calling him at home all day, but there's no response. Do you know if he's got a mobile phone?
No, I don't think so, and if he does, he doesn't tend to keep it on him.
Oh, man. I think I should pass by the Husher place when I leave, just to see if they know anything.
Husher the writer? Your client?
Yeah, I sent Daniel over there on Friday, and I haven't heard from him since.
What's the address? I'm going to stop by Daniel's place, and if I don't find him, I can go around and ask about him.
The house on the outskirts of town, on Highway EB-15. Number 4, Abbott Thomas Road. It's a big house.
Okay, I'm headed over. Call me if you find him.
Of course. Same to you.
Oh, they're character stats. What the hell? Oh, I get to choose my characters this chapter. Okay. Well, this is definitely something worth exploring, but probably gonna have to wait until next time. So yeah, that ought to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, it's very interesting. As I said, it was a little heavy-handed with the character-driven stuff at the beginning, and it was kind of slow to begin with, but it is the prologue after all. But at the end cutscene, for this part, oh my god, that was just straight up Lovecraftian shit right there. I'm excited. Wait, why are you looking at me like that? But in all seriousness, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to see where this goes from here. So I'm going to call it there for today. Thank you all so much for coming out. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys like what I've been doing with these videos, go ahead and hit like, share, subscribe. Go ahead and check out my Twitch channel, which honestly, that's where I hang out most of the time. 7 days a week, almost. Jesus Christ. Link for that is listed down below, along with my Discord server and this, that, the other thing. I was actually editing this video live over on Twitch a couple days ago, which I'm not sure where the hell I'm going to put that, but it's going to be somewhere. It's going to be somewhere. I actually liked how that turned out, so we'll be doing that again pretty soon. I would like to give a special thanks to everybody who participated in the live stream video editing type thing we were doing. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a nice day, and take it easy.